So, welcome to your module. What I wanted to do with these module lectures is just give you an overview of what the module looks like and what is its flow. I used to have lectures that were 20, 30, 45 minutes long, and after a while, I've just noticed that they're not watched as much. And not that my ego's hurt anyway, but I do notice that some of these assignments are very specific, and we all have different learning styles. So to sit through a 45-minute lecture is not for everybody, and I just wanted to use your time the best way I possibly could. So if you go through the module, you'll notice that I do have a lot of slides and I have a lot of videos. If none of those are working for you and you need help with the content, then send me a message and I will find a way to help you through it. So, for module one, basically all you guys are doing is you're going to read the foundational work and just kind of get your footing of what bioethics is. So, this is going to be our layout. You're going to have an overview, which is basically like what are the assignments, and then you have your module materials and you have your assignments below. So, for this module, you'll notice that you only have two things in here to do for a grade. It is going to be this one right here, which is a discussion, and then you have a quiz. So let me take you kind of through those just real quick. So for your quiz, this is something that you do at the end of the module. There is a quiz prep. This is going to have the questions there for you. So I would actually grab those questions now. And then as you're reading through the material, you're doing the assignment and you're talking back and forth with me via email, you can be making sure you're checking the block on what those questions are. They're not gotcha questions. I'm not trying to confuse you, but the quiz is trying to make sure at least you understand some fundamental terminology so you could start using those terms in your work ahead. Bioethics is its own language, and we have some new words to learn. So that's all that is. So here you see play. For this one right here, this is just a fun game. This module is all about exposing you to what is ethics and what is bioethics. And in that, we use different morals. You have morals, I have morals. Ethics are completely different. Morals is like our framework on how we think and how we process information and how we judge what is right and wrong. Our ethics is us applying that. It's how it's showing. It's like kind of like the product of my moral theory. And there's about 5 or 6 moral theories that are the most popular ones in philosophy. So as you're reading through the materials, you're going to see that. There's even some that you can pick from. So this game just kind of helps you familiarize yourself with the moral theories, and you may come to find you actually are already doing one yourself. So, okay, for your assignment. So for this right here, it's a basic discussion. This is kind of how they all look. You'll have your objectives and you'll have your task. And this can kind of help you understand how the flow goes. So look at the material first and start to type up what you want to say. And then we will go back and forth and kind of discuss what it is. The basics of this one is just to understand what is bioethics. So this is kind of a low key one that's not too bad. You'll notice that there is a lot of material for you. This class doesn't have a textbook, so I can't just tell you to go read chapter 2. So that means I have to make sure I supply you with enough information that you understand what would have been in that chapter. So you won't necessarily always need these, but they are there if you need them. So that's all we're doing for this um, module right here. You guys will have your slides. There's going to be slides that are sitting right here. I just need to link them for you. So you could use those slides. They take you through all of the moral theories. And then this foundational document right here, just click this little one. This would act as your chapter out of a book. It's pretty technical in my opinion. It might take you a bit to kind of work through, but it does give you the basics idea of what is the historical overview of bioethics. So that's it for this one right here. Like I said, it's kind of an easy module as far as the workload. You'll only have two things to do. Reading will probably take you a couple of hours, so I would dog ear some time for that. If you start to feel overwhelmed by this, please reach out to me. I am your best resource. I know Google seems seems like appealing to you. I know AI seems appealing to you, but if you reach out to me, then you will help me earn my paycheck. So let me know how I can help you get through this module. So, all right, enjoy. I will be here.